Hello friends. Welcome to the ARTSEW Designs YouTube channel. Today we are going to sew a trendy clutch purse with 4 zippered compartments. This project is very easy to sew. I will guide you step by step in this video tutorial. If you are interested in making this cute clutch purse, then you can download the PDF pattern for free. The link to download the free PDF pattern is in the description box below. If you like this video, then please consider subscribing to my channel. This video is a sewing tutorial for the clutch purse design called Design 2 sewing pattern designed by ARTSEW Designs. This sewing pattern is a free sewing pattern available for instant download from Google Drive. The PDF pattern contains all the accurate measurements in inches. The link to download this PDF pattern is in the description box below. Follow the link in the description box to download the free PDF file to your computer or phone. This clutch purse is compact yet spacious with 4 zippered compartments and is fully lined. This purse is quick and easy to sew with successful results. Let us take a closer look at the purse. Design 2 purse has a zippered pocket on the front of the purse. There is an identical zipper pocket on the back of the purse. The main compartment of the purse has a zipper closure. Inside the main compartment there is a safety zipper pocket on one side of the lining. There are 3 slip pockets on the opposite side of the lining. Design 2 clutch purse measures 8.5 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall. This pattern is beginner bagmaker friendly and only involves straight line sewing. Always open the PDF file with Adobe Reader program. The downloaded PDF file contains all the accurate measurements required for sewing the clutch purse. Let's look at the materials required for the bag. I am using pure cotton quilting weight fabrics for the exterior and lining. This pattern only requires one type of interfacing material like medium weight fusible woven interfacing, such as Pellon SF101. We also need about half a yard total length of size 5, continuous zipper tape purchased by the yard and 4 zipper pulls. This pattern requires a 3/4 of an inch wide D-ring and a 3/4 of an inch wide swivel hook. We only need some basic sewing tools and notions for this project. Please follow the cutting and fusing instructions provided in the PDF file. To achieve accurate pattern pieces, we like to pre-fuse the woven interfacing to the fabrics before cutting out the pattern pieces. After completing the cutting and fusing steps, we will have the following pieces ready for sewing. We should have 2 cuts of upper panel, A, cut from the exterior fabric, interfaced with woven interfacing. 2 cuts of lower panel, B, cut from the exterior fabric, interfaced with woven interfacing. 4 cuts of side panels, C, cut from the exterior fabric, interfaced with woven interfacing. 2 cuts of lining panels, D, cut from the lining fabric, interfaced with woven interfacing. 2 cuts of exterior zipper pocket lining panels, E, cut from the lining fabric, interfaced with woven interfacing. 1 cut of lining zipper pocket panels, G, cut from the lining fabric, interfaced with woven interfacing. 1 cut of handle strap piece, J, cut from the exterior fabric, interfaced with woven interfacing. 1 cut of lining slip pocket piece, I, cut from the lining fabric. 1 cut of lining zipper pocket facing piece, F, cut from the lining fabric. 1 cut of D-ring tab piece, L, cut from the exterior fabric. 2 cuts of main zipper tab pieces, K, cut from the exterior fabric. These pieces are not interfaced. Cut the zipper tape into 4 pieces, according to the measurements provided in the PDF file. Insert 1 zipper pull into each zipper tape. Let's start sewing the purse. Take the handle piece, J, and fold it in half and press. Open the fold and press the long edges towards the center crease and press. Fold in half again and press. The handle strap should measure 3/4 of an inch wide. Thread the swivel hook into the folded handle strap. Open the folding, and bring the short edges of the handle right sides together, and pin in place matching the short ends and the side edges of the handle strap. Sew the aligned short edge of the handle strap with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. A handle strap ring is formed with the swivel hook threaded inside the ring. Press the seam open and refold the handle strap as before. Top stitch on both long edges of the handle strap with 1/8 inch seam allowance. Push the swivel hook to one end of the handle strap and fold the strap on itself to secure the swivel hook to one end of the strap. Top stitch across the handle strap, as close as possible to the swivel hook. The wristlet strap is complete. Set aside for later. Take the D-ring tab piece, L, and fold in half towards the wrong side, and press. Open the fold and press the raw edges towards the center crease. Fold in half again and press. The D-ring tab piece measures 3/4 of an inch wide. Top stitch along both long edges and the short edges with 1/8 inch seam allowance. Thread the sewn tab piece L into the D-ring and fold in half so that the raw edges meet. Sew across the D-ring tab piece L, as close to the D-ring as possible. Set the D-ring tab aside for later. Take the lining zipper pocket facing piece F with wrong side facing up. Draw a rectangle box in the middle of the piece F, 1 inch away from all the 4 sides. Also mark the midpoint along the top long edge of facing piece F. Take one of the lining panels, D, and mark its midpoint along the top edge. Place the facing piece F on top of lining panel, D, right sides together. Match the midpoint of facing piece F with the midpoint marking on lining panel D. Pin in place. Sew around the rectangle box drawn on facing piece F. Draw a line in the center of the sewn rectangle box. This line should start and stop 3/8 inch from the ends of the rectangle box. Draw 4 diagonal lines going from the center line to each of the 4 corners. Cut along the drawn line, through all the layers of fabric. Be careful not to clip the stitching. Press the facing piece F away from the right side of the lining panel, D. Pull the piece, F, through the hole you just cut, and press flat against the wrong side of lining panel, D. Take the lining zipper pocket panel piece, G. Take the 7-inch long zipper. Take the lining zipper pocket panel G with right side facing up. Place the zipper right side facing up, on top of the panel G, aligning the 7-inch long edge of piece G, with one of the long edges of the zipper tape. Sew the aligned edge with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Fold the zipper tape away from the sewn edge and press the seam to the back, towards the wrong side of piece G. Flip the zipper pocket piece so that the right side of the zipper is facing up. Take the lining panel, D, with the hole. Center the hole in the panel, D, on top of the zipper pocket piece. The zipper and the zipper pull should be visible through the hole. Make sure that on the wrong side of lining panel, D, the short edges of the zipper tape are in line with the short edges of the facing piece F. Pin in place. Top stitch at the bottom of the box enclosing the zipper, 1/8 inch away from the bottom edge of the box. Only sew at the bottom of the box. Do not sew the sides and the top of the box just yet. Turn the lining panel D to the wrong side. Fold away and pin the lining panel, D, out of the way so that the bottom edge of panel G and the top edge of the zipper tape can be sewn together. Fold panel G over on itself with right sides together, aligning the bottom, 7-inch long edge of panel G with the unsewn top edge of the zipper tape. Pin in place. Sew the aligned edge with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Unpin, and fold out the lining panel, D. And pin the top edge of lining panel, D, with the sewn upper edge of the zipper tape. Pin in place. Top stitch on top of lining panel, D, through all the layers, 1/8 inch away from the sides and top of the box enclosing the zipper. The zipper is completely sewn to the lining panel D. Push away and clip the side edges of lining panel D out of the way, so that the side edges of panel G can be sewn together. Sew the side edges of the lining zipper pocket with 5/8 inch seam allowance. Trim the seam allowance of the zipper pocket panel to a 1/4 inch. The lining panel with the lining zipper pocket is complete. Take the lining slip pocket piece, I. Fold piece, I, in half lengthwise. Right sides together so that the long edges meet. Pin the aligned long edge, and sew this pinned edge with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Turn the slip pocket panel to the right side. Press panel I flat. Top stitch along the sewn edge of panel I with 1/8 7-inch seam allowance. Take the other lining panel D. Mark a horizontal line on panel D, 1 inch on top, from the bottom long edge of panel D, and place the slip pocket piece on top of the lining panel, aligning the side, raw edges of the slip pocket and the lining panel. Also make sure that the top stitched edge of panel I is to the top and the folded edge is aligned with the bottom horizontal line drawn on lining panel D. Pin in place. Top stitch, on the slip pocket, 1/8 7-inch away from the bottom edge and side edges of slip pocket piece I. Now we shall make 3 partitions in the slip pocket. So, we mark a vertical line, 3 inches away from either side edges of the pocket panel I, so as to make 3 partitions on the slip pocket. Sew along the partition lines marked on the slip pocket to form 3 slip pocket divisions. The lining panel with the slip pockets is complete. Take the lower panel piece B with right side facing up. Mark the midpoint along the top long edge. Take one of the 7-inch long zippers and mark the midpoint of the zipper tape. Take the zipper and align the long edge of the zipper tape, right sides together, with the top long edge of the lower panel B, matching the midpoints. Pin in place. Sew the aligned edge with 1/4 inch seam allowance. Take the exterior zipper pocket lining panel, E. Mark the midpoint along the top and bottom edges. Take panel E, and place it on top of panel B, right sides together, aligning the top edges of panel E, and panel B and matching midpoints. The zipper will be sandwiched between the 2 panels. Flip the panels so that the wrong side of the exterior lower panel B is facing up. Sew the aligned edge with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Press both panels B and E away from the zipper so they are wrong sides together. Top stitch 1/8 7-inch away from the zipper seam. Fold the bottom edge of the zipper pocket lining panel, E, up to match the top unsewn edge of the zipper tape, matching midpoints of the zipper tape and panel, E. Pin in place. Sew the aligned edge with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Take one of the upper panel pieces, A, and mark the midpoints along the top and bottom long edges. Place the upper panel, A, right sides together, on top of the exterior lower panel, B. Matching midpoints and align the bottom long edge of panel, A with the top edge of panel B, where the zipper is present. Flip the pinned panels to the back side and stitch over the existing line of stitching. Sew the aligned edge with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Push the upper panel A, right side up and away from the lower panel, B. On the back side, press the seam allowance towards the upper panel, A. Top stitch on panel A. 1/8 of an inch away from the zipper edge. Align the side edges of the exterior lower panel, A, and the exterior zipper pocket panel, E, together. Pin in place. Sew the aligned edges with 1/8 7-inch seam allowance. Now the lining pocket panel E is completely sewn to the exterior panel. Take one of the side panels, C, with wrong side facing up. Align the straight long edge of panel, C, right sides together with the right-hand side edge of the exterior panel. Take another one of the side panels, C, with wrong side facing up. Align the straight long edge of panel, C, right sides together with the left-hand side edge of the exterior panel. Sew the side panels, C, to the exterior panel along the aligned side edges, with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Press the side panel C open, and away from the central exterior panel. On the back side of the exterior panel, press the side seams towards the side panels. Flip the exterior panel to the right side, and top stitch on top of the side panels C, 1/8 inch away from the side seam edge. The exterior panel is complete. Take the remaining exterior lower panel B, upper panel A, exterior zipper pocket panel E. The remaining 7-inch long zipper tape and both the side panel C and repeat the steps to sew another identical exterior panel. Take one of the exterior panels. Make a mark, on the left-hand side edge of exterior panel, 1 inch away from the top edge of the exterior panel. Place the prepared D-ring tab below the marking made on the exterior panel matching the raw edges of the D-ring tab and the side edge of the exterior panel. Pin in place, and sew the aligned edges, with 1/8 inch seam allowance. Take the zipper tab piece, K, and fold it in half lengthwise with wrong sides together and press. Unfold, and then fold the long edges of the zipper tab piece K towards the center crease and press. Fold the zipper tab in half again to enclose the raw edges and press. Repeat for the other zipper tab piece, K. Take the main top zipper tape. Slide the zipper tape end into the opening of the tab piece, K, until it hits the crease. Fold back the center crease on top of the zipper tape. Pin in place. Repeat the process for the other end of the zipper tape. Top stitch along the edge of the tab, K, 1/8 inch away from the edge of the zipper tape. Trim away excess fabric from the short edges of the zipper tab. The top zipper is now ready with zipper tabs sewn to both ends. Take one of the prepared exterior panels, and mark the midpoint along the top edge of the panel. Take the zipper with the zipper tabs, and mark the midpoint on both long edges of the zipper. Align the main zipper with the top edge of the exterior panel, right sides together and centered, matching the midpoints. Pin in place. The zipper tab should be about 1/2 inch inwards from the side edges of the exterior panel. Take the lining panel D with the slip pocket. Align the top edge of the lining panel, D, with the top edge of the exterior panel already pinned to the zipper, right sides together and matching top and side edges. The zipper will be sandwiched between the two panels. Pin in place and sew the aligned edge with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Flip the lining panel, D, away from the exterior panel so that the exterior panel and the lining panel are wrong sides together. Push and press the exterior panel and lining panel away from the zipper tape. Top stitch on top of the exterior panel through all the layers, 1/8 inch away from the seam edge. Start and stop top stitching 3/4 of an inch away from the side edges of the exterior panel. Do not forget to backstitch at start and stop points of the top stitching. Top stitch, through both the exterior panel and lining panel layers. Start top stitching, 3/4 of an inch away from the side edge. Sew through all the layers of fabric and stop top stitching 3/4 of an inch before reaching the opposite side edge. Backstitch at start and stop points of the top stitching. Take the second exterior panel with right side facing up and mark the midpoint of this panel along the top edge. Place the second exterior panel, right sides together over the first exterior panel, which is already sewn to the main zipper. Align the top edge of the second exterior panel with the top unsewn edge of the zipper tape, right sides together and centered, matching the midpoint markings. The zipper tab ends of the main zipper should be about 1/2 inch inwards from the side edges of the exterior panel. Pin in place. Take the lining panel D with the zipper pocket. Align the top edge of this lining panel, D, with the top edge of the second exterior panel already pinned to the zipper, right sides together and matching top and side edges. The zipper will be sandwiched between the two panels. Pin in place and sew the aligned edge with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Flip the lining panel, D, away from the exterior panel so that the exterior panels and the lining panels are wrong sides together. Push and press the exterior panel and lining panel away from the zipper tape. Top stitch on top of the exterior panel, through all the layers, 1/8 of an inch away from the zipper seam edge. Start and stop top stitching 3/4 of an inch away from the side edges of the exterior panel. Do not forget to backstitch at start and stop points of the top stitching. Top stitch, through both the exterior panel and lining panel layers. Start top stitching, 3/4 of an inch away from the side edge. Sew through all the layers of fabric and stop top stitching 3/4 of an inch before reaching the opposite side edge. Backstitch at start and stop points of the top stitching. Unzip the main top zipper halfway. Open and spread out the lining and exterior panels away from each other such that the exterior panels are now right sides together, and lining panels are right sides together. Pin the bottom edge of the exterior panels, right sides together aligning the bottom raw edges. Match the side panel seams at the bottom of the two exterior panels and pin in place. Align the bottom raw edges of the lining panels right sides together. Mark a 4-inch wide opening at the bottom of the lining panels. Do not sew over this opening. This opening will later be used to turn the bag right side out. Press open the side seams located near the zipper tabs of the main top zipper. This is the seam where the exterior and lining panels are sewn together. Now we can pin the side edges of the bag together. Push the main zipper tabs toward the lining panel before pinning the side edges. Use sewing pins to accurately match and pin together the pressed seams near the zipper tabs. Pin both of the side edges together using sewing pins. Now, we sew the aligned bottom edge of the exterior panels and the pinned side edges of the bag and also the pinned edge of the lining panels. Do not forget to leave a 4-inch wide opening at the bottom of the lining panels. Sew the bottom and side edges of the exterior panels and the lining panels with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Clip the bottom corners of the exterior and lining panels close to the stitching. Press open the bottom and side seams of the exterior and lining panels. Turn the purse to the right side through the opening in the bottom of the lining panels. Push out the corners and the main zipper tabs. Pull the lining out in order to close the opening in the lining through which the bag was turned right side out. Align and pin the folded bottom edges of the lining panels together. Sew on the lining opening with 1/8 7-inch seam allowance from the pinned edge. Push the lining panels back inside the bag and align the corners of the exterior and lining panels together. Give the finished bag a good press. Congratulations! You have finished sewing the Design 2 sewing pattern. I am sure you enjoyed making this clutch purse. If you liked this video, please share it with your friends. Please subscribe to my channel for more awesome sewing patterns. For more creative sewing content, please visit my channel. See you in the next video tutorial.